After an incredible week of adventure, it inevitably came time to go home. And as we flew away, I looked down one last time and saw an island in the middle of the lake. It was there that took place one of my favorite moments from the entire trip. But strangely enough, that moment also reminded me of the part that I hate most about being a father. A father has a lot of things to remember when raising a son. Part of my job as a dad is making sure that my son stays humble.
You better put that in the video now.
I don't want to embarrass you.
You're not going to embarrass me.
Embarrass how small your muscles are? Flex. Oh, look at that. I see a mosquito bite on your arm. I mean, really, on your bicep there's a mosquito bite. Let's not dump our luggage in the water, okay? There he is. Over the island.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see it. You sure?
Yeah, he's gonna land over here. Oh, yeah. Haha, sweet. Just floating.
He did that ground effects thing for a long time.
Is it Dallas?
Half the wingspan of the wing in height.
Be still, be still, be still.
The wind a little bit.
Touchdown.
Seriously?
While part of my job as his dad is to keep him humble, the truth is, on the inside, that boy makes me swell with pride. Every time I see him learning something new, taking on something hard, or becoming a little more independent,
Grab the rope,
I
Jackson.
realize just how proud I am to be his dad.
Whoa, you can throw stuff in there too?
Going in there?
Yeah, right in there for the trip, Jackson.
Fumes.
He said your video and you better be on your best behavior. Yeah. Don't say anything you regret.
There you go. Reading the safety information? When Doug first invited us along on this trip, I began to think about how special this opportunity was. For Jackson was approaching a pivotal moment in his life. At 9 years old, Jackson is halfway to when he will likely spread his wings and fly. It was only a handful of days, but the Jackson on this plane ride was a different boy than the one that had flown in a few days earlier. And as I looked out the window of the plane, I saw a tiny island on which we'd spent a morning earlier in the week. It was here that took place one of my most cherished memories from the whole week. And it had nothing to do with fishing or boating or fires or planes. It was these birds. There were literally hundreds of them circling overhead. Of course, Jackson wanted to hop off onto the island and check it out.
Oh, you're not good.
Alright, get through your thing. Hey, don't mess with any eggs or anything. Just look around. Keep your mouth closed.
I circled around to meet him on the other side, and it wasn't long before he came running with big news.
This is insane. It was so cute.
Nests were covering the rocks. eggs were beginning to hatch.
Don't do anything unkind. We're just checking them out and learning.
There's two.
Yeah.
And we found one nest with a baby gull that had already made its debut.
Dad, can I touch it?
No,
Why?
because we don't know if its mama will be bothered by it. Dude, you're always very observant. You always find things. You're learning. And growing up to be a good boy.
The thing I don't like is that I'm about to get pooped on.
Yeah. Don't fall on any nests, bro. Hey, this one's hatching. Come here. Watch out for the nest. Watch out for the nest. Watch out for the nest. Hey, careful.
Where?
Look.
Do you need help over there, buddy?
Nope, just let him do his thing. Remember that Devo not too long ago about the butterfly? They need to build up the strength to be able to survive. And part of what God designed in them is to have to work out of their shell.
Oh, this one did it.
Yep.
As I watched him looking out the window after a week full of incredible adventures, I couldn't help but think about that little bird. That little bird was just beginning to come out of its shell. And in a lot of ways, so is Jackson.
I'm gonna help you feel it.
He's still at an age where he needs me to wrap my arms around him.
Whoa!
But he's quickly approaching an age where he doesn't want me to.
You might start it. Don't do that.
There you go. And we're gonna cut down into it.
Sometimes he needs me to show him how to do something. Sometimes he needs me to be a shelter for him. And sometimes he just needs me to make sure he doesn't fall into the lake while he's taking care of business.
Don't you dare.
But little by little, those changes lead me to removing my hands. Just letting go and letting him do it on his own. This is the part I hate most about being a father. The very things I'm helping build him into are the very things that are going to end up leading him to leaving out on his own.
Nice job, dude. You gotta commit. Stick it in there, go for it. There you go.
It's a beautiful and yet
Show me.
heartbreaking paradox.
Yes, sir.
When I looked up what kind of birds those were, I couldn't believe the coincidence. They were ring-billed gulls. Birds that we regularly fish alongside on our home waters of the Texas Gulf Coast. They only happen to be there in Canada to nest for the summer, and we happen to be there at the same time. That little gull chick was only a few days old when we found it. Right now, this was its whole world. A patch of rock in the middle of a lake in northern Ontario. Its parents brought it food, protected it, stayed close, and repeatedly squawked at us as the intruders. But it wasn't going to stay there. In just a few months, that little bird will do something that seems almost impossible to think about. It will spread its wings and make a 1,000-mile journey to its wintering grounds on the Gulf Coast. The paradox is heartbreaking on one hand, yes, but on the other hand, it's incredibly exciting. He's not going to up and fly a 1,000-mile journey tomorrow, but one day Jackson is going to do something I could never have imagined he'd be able to do. And while I'd love for him to stay little, I can't wait to watch and see what he does with his life.
Hi guys! How's it going?
Good.
So, how was it?
Great.
Good?
It was awesome. Yeah, I wish we'd stay out there a little bit longer.
Just go ahead, stay another week.
When we got back to
Yeah.
the main lodge for our final night before flying home, Jackson had one more big idea. Of all the things that he'd done all week, one thing he hadn't done was take a swim in the cold Canadian waters. but he couldn't quite work up the courage.
Drying your eyes as you fall asleep in my arms.
All right, let's do a countdown from 10.
What happens if I don't do it?
You'll always regret it.
So I called in the reinforcements.
You better run. Too bad Doug didn't fall in. Jump in! Jump in! Jump in! Jump in!
When your days are long and your
Yeah!
I just died.
Watching Jackson grow and thrive is one of the greatest blessings of being a father. I just wish it didn't move so fast. For 9 years, people have been telling me it goes faster than you can imagine. And I've tried to believe them. I've tried to pay close attention. The days, though, are long, but the years truly are short. And somehow the little boy that I could carry in one arm is now carrying his own gear into the wilderness. And it won't be long until he's flying off on his own.
It's the hardest thing that I've ever known. It's loving you more than myself and still letting go. And I know you'll be better than I ever was. A better man, a better son, and father because, yeah.
But as I look at Doug and Reagan, I find comfort in that if I do it right, even when he flies off on his own, Lord willing, we'll still have chances to make memories together. And I think that's what I have to remember. I'm not raising Jackson so that someday he won't be my son. I'm raising him so that someday he will be his own man. A father's job isn't to keep his son safe from the dangers of flying off. It's to point him north before he does.
No matter the years, no matter the noise, you will always be my sweet boy. When your days are lonely and your soul feels warm, I will be your shelter, and I will be your home, wherever life hands you.
This one's mine.
Yeah, I think yours is a little bigger,
Yeah.
a little fatter, a little longer, just a little bit. Doubled up, caught them at the same time. This bump.
Even when you outfish me, I will always love you. You will always be my son.
And I will always love you. You will always be